Hello world, welcome to Cut to the Chase. If you're a computer science student or if you have read any computer related article regarding networking, you should be familiar with this OSI model or TCP/IP model. For starters, OSI model is something that is theoretic. This is a model, something that we can refer to understand how an application works. A TCP/IP model is the standard model with which a PC gets to communicate to another machine over internet. Okay, so this might look complicated at the moment. So let's see an example to see how this makes sense. So imagine you have a PC, which is your local PC, and over internet you want to communicate to another PC, which is on the other side of the internet. So being a user, you'll be interacting with an application in your PC. The application layer information is usually limited to what needs to be communicated to the application on the other end. The transport layer, on the other hand, handles how this information needs to be transferred. So protocols like TCP and UDP, these fall under here. But how does an application know to communicate to transport layer? This happens through ports. So each application in your PC has a designated port through which it can communicate to the transport layer. And the transport layer adds up information which is relevant for protocols like TCP and UDP. So in the network layer, information which is relevant to identify the PC comes in. So the information like the internet protocol address or the IP address gets appended here. And then finally, at the link and physical layer, information like the MAC address gets assigned. So when we reach out to the other PC over internet, all these information are used. So once we communicate over internet at the destination, the same information is used again. So the network layer, once it adds a source IP address, it also has information regarding the destination IP address. Similarly, the transport layer also makes sure that it adds information about both source and destination port. And with that, your application will be able to communicate to the other application in the other PC. One thing to note here though is that the MAC ID that you're using in the link layer, this will change on a hop-to-hop basis. What does that mean? So whenever you are sending a package from your PC to the other, this usually traverses through multiple devices, routers and switches until it finally reaches the destination PC. And the MAC addresses, this is something that is unique to each of those devices which are making this hop happen. So this means the destination MAC address that's generated on your machine, so this will be the MAC address of the first node to which your PC gets contacted. This means at the link layer, the source MAC address represents the MAC address of your machine, and the destination MAC address will represent the MAC ID of the first node that your packet lands on. So once your packet reaches your first node in the hop, the destination MAC address and source MAC address changes again, and it goes on to the next. So once it reaches the destination, you can notice that the source MAC address of the destination, this is different from the destination MAC address referred by the original PC. So this is because the intermediate nodes have different MAC IDs of their own. I hope this video was useful and informational for you. As usual, if you guys have any doubts, please feel free to leave it down in the comments. And I wish you guys a good one. Peace.